I'm on the A496 main North Wales coast road, about halfway between Barmouth and Harlech. And I'm at Dyffryn Ardudwy. There's the church hall, and today we're going to visit a 5,000-year-old monument, and we're going to look at possibly some of the oldest man-made marks made in stone, possibly in Britain. We're going to walk up here. There's the sign. We're going up this path here. The House of the Dead. That's what it says. The prehistoric burial chambers at Dyffryn Ardudwy, about 6 miles to the north of Barmouth and about a mile from my house in Talabont. There are the two chambers underneath this old oak tree. They're built on roughly on an east-west line, and their smaller chamber is the one nearest the sea. The larger one. Now this one has been partially reconstructed. I think they thought it needed some repair, and so there's been quite a lot of reconstruction, as you can see. Let's have a look. Now, as I'm climbing over these stones, it's believed that this mound of stones came right up to the capstone in the past, but a lot of the stones have now been removed. Right, so I've never been in. Let's go in very carefully. Oh, these uprights. I wonder if any of these marks are man-made. There are some markings in the other chamber that are believed to be man-made, which we'll show you in a bit. This I'm not sure. If these stones could talk, what stories would they tell? What and who's been in here thousands of years ago? As we come out of the eastern side, and there's this, I think they call it a heel stone, again on an east-west axis. So that's the larger of the two. Let's go down to the smaller one. Now this is believed to be the oldest, although it's in a more original condition. It hasn't had the same reconstruction as the larger one. Let's have a look. Well, you'd have to be very small to climb in there, and I'm not going to try it. Now this is interesting. On the top of this rock here, this upright, on the eastern side. So it's the southern face, the southern facing upright at the eastern end. On top of this rock here, look at these lines. There's a series of lines that appear to be carved, or are they? There's about 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 10. Were there originally more that have been weathered away? Right, now inside on the same rock, on this upright, there are some markings that are believed to be man-made, and there's an article on it which I'll put a link to, and there's a series of lines and chevrons and indentations. It's very difficult to make out. The photography was sort of enhanced online so as you could see them. Let's have a look. Oh, very difficult to make anything out. Is that a line? That's the area where the marks are that are believed to be some of the oldest man-made marks in Britain, I think. But as I say, the article is worth a look at, and I'll leave a link below. So there we are. That's the smaller of the two chambers. Now, it's been speculated that these lines here would have been very hard to carve with the rock in this position. So maybe this rock came from a previous, even older monument. Who knows? Look at the size of that capstone. I'm getting that up there, and the other one's even bigger on the other chamber. So there we are, Dyffryn Ardudwy burial chambers, as they're known. And it's a great place to come at sunset. And there are great views across the sea. There are another 3 sites that I know of within just over a mile from here. The nearest is the burial chamber above Talabont at the top of Corsegedel Drive. You turn off to the right, to the north, and head down into the Skethin Valley, and there's the Corsegedel burial chamber there. Then there's 2 just off the Egrin Way near Egrin Abbey, between Barmouth and Talabont, not far from the Egrin Chapel and site of the mysterious Egrin lights. Then just to the north of here there's one, I think it's Bron of Oil, but I'll leave links to the sites of all these below. I hope you've enjoyed the video. There's plenty more on the way. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads, please click the bell. Thanks for watching.